Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we're going to learn how to send Slack notification for SendPulse subscriber. So my objective is that as soon as a new subscriber is going to be added in my SendPulse account, automatically a notification should be forwarded on my Slack channel with the details of the new subscriber. For that, what we're going to do is we're going to simply create an automation between SendPulse and Slack with the help of Pabbly Connect. So if you want to learn how to do this amazing automation, then let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we're going to learn how to send Slack notification for SendPulse subscriber. So I'm an owner of a business and my objective is that as soon as a new subscriber is going to be created with the help of SendPulse, automatically a notification should be forwarded of the new subscriber added to our SendPulse account on our Slack channel. For that, what we are going to do is we're going to simply create an automation between SendPulse and Slack with the help of Pabbly Connect. So on the screen, you can see the website of Pabbly Connect, that is pabbly.com/connect. After browsing this website, we need to sign in to our Pabbly Connect account. But if you're a new user, you can sign up for free and get 100 free tasks every month. As I'm an existing user, I'm going to sign in to my Pabbly Connect account. After signing in, you can see the All Pabbly Apps window in front of you, in which you can see the 5 applications of Pabbly, from which we are going to select Pabbly Connect by clicking on Access Now. Then Pabbly Connect's dashboard is going to appear in front of you. In order to start an automation process in Pabbly Connect, we need to create a workflow. For that, click on this top right corner button right over here that says Create Workflow. Then a new dialog box is going to appear which is asking for a workflow name. So I'm going to give a name to my workflow as Send Slack Notification for SendPulse subscriber. So this is the name that I want to give to my workflow. Okay. Next over here, it is asking for us to select a folder. So on the left side of my screen, you can see I've created multiple folders in my Pabbly Connect account, from which I'm going to select a specific folder in which I want to save this workflow in. For that, click on this drop down arrow and these are the folders from which I'm going to select SendPulse Automations as the folder I want to save this workflow in. After giving a name to a workflow and selecting the folder, let's click on Create in order to create a workflow. A workflow is created in the name of Send Slack Notification for SendPulse subscriber, and there are 2 windows in front of you. One over here says Trigger, other says Action. Trigger and Action are the 2 most important steps of our automation process because our process depends on these 2 concepts. Over here, Trigger says when this happens and Action says do this. That means our action is a response towards our trigger. In an automation process, there can be only one trigger step but multiple action steps. Firstly, what we're going to do is we're going to set up our trigger step. For that, click on this arrow, and for the trigger application over here, we are going to select it as SendPulse. So we're going to select our trigger application as SendPulse. And for the trigger event, what we are going to do is we are going to select it as new subscriber, as our objective is that whenever a new subscriber is going to be created with the help of SendPulse, automatically Pabbly Connect should capture the response. In order to connect SendPulse to Pabbly Connect has provided us with the webhook URL. So I'm going to first copy this URL from here, and after copying the URL, you have to follow the steps given here below in order to connect this webhook to SendPulse. Okay. Firstly, we need to log into our SendPulse account. So this is my SendPulse account right over here, and in order to connect this account to Pabbly Connect, click on this profile button and on account settings right over here. After clicking on account settings, you can see over it says API. We're going to click on API right over here. As you're going to click on API over here, it says webhooks, and over here under webhooks, it says email service webhooks. We're going to click on over here as create a webhook. As we have done that over here for the event, we're going to select it as new subscriber, and for the URL, we're going to paste the Pabbly Connect webhook URL, and then we're going to click on add. As you can see over here, a new webhook is added in our SendPulse account for the event being new subscriber, and this is the webhook URL that Pabbly Connect has provided us. So if I'm going to take you back to my workflow over here, you can see a response is going to be captured, and this response shows that the webhook is added successfully to our SendPulse account. Before creating a test subscriber, we have to click on recapture webhook response and then on yes right over here. As you're going to click on recapture webhook response over here, now it is saying waiting for webhook response. So now what we're going to do is we're going to create a test subscriber with the help of SendPulse, and we're going to check whether Pabbly Connect captures response of that subscriber or not. For that, we have to open our form that we have created with the help of SendPulse. As you can see that this is the form that I've created with the help of SendPulse, and I'm going to fill in the details and create a new subscriber. Okay, firstly it is asking for the email of my subscriber. So for the email over here, I'm going to write it as demoaccount@pabblytunes.com. okay, so this is the email. For the name over here, I'm going to write over here as demo account. Okay, next for the phone number over here, we're going to write in a dummy mobile number, and after that we're going to click on subscribe in order to create a new subscriber. As you can see over, it says thanks for subscribing. This means that we successfully created a new subscriber in our SendPulse account. So if I'm going to take you back to my workflow and scroll down, we are going to wait for a few seconds. After waiting for a few seconds, you can see over here response is captured, and now we're going to tally the response over here for the name being demo account. Okay, for the email address, you can see it says demoaccount@pabblytunes.com, and for the phone number, dummy mobile number. So this means that we successfully created a connection between SendPulse and Pabbly Connect, and our trigger setup is done. So now whenever a new subscriber is going to be created with the help of SendPulse, automatically Pabbly Connect is going to capture the response. As we have set up our trigger step, we need to set up our action step, and our objective is that whenever a new subscriber is going to be created with the help of SendPulse, automatically a notification should be forwarded of that new subscriber on our Slack channel. So now we're going to set up our action step, and for the action application, we are going to select it as Slack. So I'm going to select my action application as Slack. Right over here. And for the action event, we are going to select it as send channel message, as we want to send a message on the channel that we have created in our Slack account. So after selecting our action application and the event, we are going to click on connect in order to connect Slack to Pabbly Connect. A new window is going to appear, on which click on add new connection, but if you want, you can select the existing connection, and after that click on connect with Slack. Over here it is going to next ask for a token type. For the token type over here, I'm going to select it as bot, and then I'm going to click on save. Then a new window is going to appear over here, which is asking for a permission. So I'm going to click on allow, as the save process in my data is perfectly saved with Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to click on allow right over here. As you can see that we successfully authorized Slack to Pabbly Connect. After authorizing, firstly over here it is asking for us to select a channel on which we want to send a notification. So I've created a channel on my Slack account in the name of new SendPlus subscribers, as if whenever a new subscriber is going to be created with the help of SendPulse, automatically over here in this channel on our Slack account, the notification should be forwarded. So for the channel over here, what we are going to do is we are going to select it as new SendPulse subscribers. Okay. Next over here it is asking for the message that we want to send on our Slack channel. For the message over here, I want to write it as, so this is the message that I want to send on my Slack channel. It says new subscriber alert. Hey team, we have a new subscriber and here are the details. So the details of the subscriber, for the subscription source as SendPulse, and lastly it says please welcome them to our community. So this is the message that I want to send on my Slack channel, and for the details of my new subscriber, what we are going to do is we are going to map the data. Mapping means inserting data from the previous step. So we are going to insert the data from the previous step, and how we're going to do that, as soon as you're going to click on this field right over here, where it says SendPulse new subscriber. So you can see this was the previous step of this workflow, and if I'm going to click on this arrow, this was the same response that was captured in our previous step. Firstly over here, as it is asking for the name, so in the response is the name of my subscriber. I'm going to select this data. As I've selected the data is mapped, and as I map the data has now become dynamic. That means whenever a new response is going to be captured in our previous step, automatically the data over here in place of this map data is going to be updated. Similarly, it is asking for the email, so we're going to map the data of the email of our subscriber. Next, it is asking for the phone number, so I'm going to map the data of the phone number of my subscriber. And lastly, it is over here asking for the date. So for the date, I'm going to map the data of the date on which the subscriber was added to our community. Okay, so this is the message that I want to send. Okay, next over here it is asking for all the details. I'm going to skip the part as I don't require the field, so I'm going to skip all these part right over here, and then I'm going to click on save and send test request. So as you can see right over here a response is received, and the response that we have received is a positive response. So now I'm going to open my Slack channel, and I'm going to check whether the subscriber notification is forwarded on our Slack channel or not. I'm going to open my channel, and yes, as you can see right over here, here, a new message is forwarded on my channel which has the details of the new subscriber that is added to our SendPulse community. So this means that we successfully created an automation between SendPulse and Slack with the help of Pabbly Connect. But now for all of you guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new subscriber with the help of SendPulse, and I'm going to check whether a notification of that subscriber is forwarded on my Slack channel or not. For that, I'm going to open the form that I've created with the help of SendPulse. I'm going to refresh the page. As you can see that this is the form that I've created with the help of SendPulse in order to create new subscriber. It is asking for the email, name and the phone number of my subscriber. So I'm going to fill in the details. So these are the details that I've filled in for the new subscriber. Email as dummytest@pabblytudes.com, name as dummytest, and for the phone number, dummy mobile number. After filling all the details, I'm going to click on subscribe to create a new subscriber. As you can see over here, now it says thanks for subscribing. That means we successfully added a new subscriber. So now I'm going to open my Slack channel and I'm going to check whether a notification of the new subscriber that has been created in our SendPulse account is forwarded on our Slack channel or not. So I'm going to open my Slack channel. I'm going to refresh the page. After refreshing the page, as you can see right over here, a new notification is forwarded on my Slack channel with the details of the new subscriber. It is dummy test. For the email as dummytest@pabblytudes.com, for the phone number, dummy mobile number, the date and the source right over here. So this means that we successfully created an automation between SendPulse and Slack with the help of Pabbly Connect. So now to sum up till now what we have done, my objective is that as soon as a new subscriber is going to be created with the help of SendPulse, automatically a notification of the new subscriber being created should be forwarded on our Slack channel with the details of the subscriber. For that, what we have done is we simply created an automation between SendPulse and Slack with the help of Pabbly Connect, and this is how we create this amazing automation. So if you like this video, please do subscribe to our channel, hit on the like button, comment down below if you have any questions or doubts, and please share this video. Not just with these applications, you can create automation with the help of Pabbly Connect between multiple applications. If you have any doubts, you can send us email on support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can ask your queries on forum.pabbly.com. If you have any queries regarding the pricing of Pabbly Connect, then you can check out this link. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel, hit on the like button, comment down below if you have any questions and doubts, and please share this video, and thank you for watching.